If you'd like to see more content, please like and subscribe to this video and channel. Please comment as well and share the content in order to be able to reach larger audiences.
January 9th, 2025, Battlestar Mercury Book 4 launches on YouTube and BattlestarMercury.com.
Jump.
This is a fleet design episode of Battlestar Mercury, the Battlestar Galactica Deadlock game. I'm going to build a new fleet. It's based on the hero fleet for Book 4, but it's got some enhancements that I wish were in the fleet. And we're going to build it, we're going to design it, and do a battle with it. So first we'll build the basic fleet, which is the Mercury, the Saturn, and the Solaria. The Solaria being a Mark II, a Viper, Jupiter Mark II, the other two being Mercury class, one being the class ship of the Mercuries, the hero ship of the fleet. So we change that to the Mercury. There is a way to duplicate these fleets by messing with the text files, but you're very likely to create a file that can't load into the game for multiplayer, so you got to be careful. And the formatting of the data is a little different in campaign game, where it's easier to do your own fleets. My standard armament on a Mercury class is 1 torpedo, 1 PCM in slot B. Always max out your Mark 7 Vipers. They are the most powerful fighter craft in the game. They are, by some people's measures, overpowered. That can be debated. Get our second Jupiter class. That's the Astrana over there. I'm going to make it into the Saturn because it's a hero fleet plus. I may actually see if I can find a way to add it to the hero fleet. Right now the game, the hero fleet episodes will start I think chapter 11-ish. We're just releasing chapter 2 right now of season 4, and there's going to be some number of episodes before Mercury even makes an appearance. We kind of did a head fake. We weren't ready to decide the story, so we decided to do the search story right after the Mercury and the Saturn and the Solaria disappeared. Our numbers haven't been that hot, though, as far as actual ratings, though, so I'm wondering to some degree what I've been doing wrong, but I'm not going to worry about it just yet. Okay, let's add the Jupiter too. And he gets the name Mercury. How do you like that? That's funny. Oh, no. I just clicked on that by accident. All right. Oh, I got the Demeter. Well, that's interesting enough. Accidental name choices it is, since the only Jupiter 2 in my fleet is the Solaria. I'll tell you something. Having only one of a ship in the fleet does limit your story options. You can't blow up a Jupiter 2 Battlestar if you want to have a Jupiter 2 Battlestar, because you got to figure out what you're going to. Some of you got to figure out what you're going to. How you're going to have a story to get your second Jupiter 2 Battlestar. I figured Solaria was in book 1 was a museum ship. The storyline was the Galactica was going to replace her as the museum ship since the Galactica, and she was in much worse shape and more worn out and not available, and etc. And it took longer to fix her. And there's a whole story about the Captain Commander Green and Commander Green. So that's going to be a problem right there. It's not going to be a problem. It's just going to have to be a 16K fleet. Okay, fine. All right. I'm going to add 2 Valkyries. The Valkyries seem to be a ship that really works well from a use case standpoint of behind and lower. They can jump out underneath Cylons is, but you want them picking up the protecting the underside, the engineering section of the ship. So I'm going to add 2 Valkyries to this fleet. That's going to put me over 12,000, but that's fine. I'll get the ideal weapons layout I want on this fleet, and I've got my all flak warning. I have to pick. Usually random names come out pretty good for these Valkyries, but not always. Alright, let's see here. We can start. Hopefully we picked out a good name. No, I don't like that name. There's no tiger allowed. You can't pick up your own names in here, so Wolverine you can't pick. Coyote, Falcon of Views, Italian Columbia, Coeus, Monaco. Monaco. I've never used that in this story, so let's just make that to Monaco. Let's put in the Mark 7 Vipers. Let's go with torpedo weapons also, since we're going to be hanging low with the flak field of the Jupiter. Protect everybody. We're going to add 1 more of these, and it's just going to be a sub of 12,000 with the Viper, with the assault raptors. I want them to be just over. Okay, fine. And maybe just under. That would kind of bite, wouldn't it? Check the name out here. This is the name we have to live with for a long time. Okay, so there he is there. Alright, and okay, get the Mark 7s. I think as far as punishing weapons goes, the torpedo's the only real colonial weapons. Torpedoes and nukes, and torpedoes, if you live long enough, they do you more good. The Odin, well, that's good. That's a good ship. That's definitely in character ship name, no doubt about that. All right, all we need to do to enhance this to 12,102. See how I can get it below. There's no way I can get it below. Not with what I want to bring. I could bring inferior weapons. No, not the fact that I want assault raptors. I want assault raptors. So anyway, the Cylon fleet's a big ship fleet anyway, so we're gonna go with the all assault raptor business. And God help me if I run into a Cylon virus fleet. All right, that's the Saturn's assault raptor, and here we go. So that's the whole thing. Okay, save the fleet. Okay, B12 Ultimate Suite is actually B16 now, but it's designed for B12, so we'll give the Cylons an advantage here because the AI plays so miserably poorly. And we're ready to go to the practice match. Okay, we're going to go for the practice match. We're going to try and pick our current favorite for space junk. I gotta worry about that because space junk can be a problem with those Valkyries diving, but they're not going to be in a full dive. All right, and we proceed. We'll pick our fleet easily. I don't remember how we picked the Cylon fleet. I had a couple of good Cylon fleet designs in there that were actually pretty effective when I played them against the AI. All right, I got the hero flight at 1260. And let's go for Cylon fleet. It's getting a little dorky. I think this computer needs to be booted. I think this may crash in the middle of this game. That would be bad. Base stars. Nimble borders. Yes. What's nimble borders? Ooh, that looks interesting. Let's see how he does against that. Was that 16,000 points? Yeah, that's interesting. We'll play against that. It is a problem when you know what you're facing. The issue is you know what your opponent has, and you have. So I'm going to try and play it as if I'm not. If I don't know what he's saying. Good hero fleet. Control A, Z, launch all fighters. Put out the PCMs we want. We go forward with that. It's the Mercury, she's the flagship. They can all fire missiles, that's a good thing. Our formation may be a problem here, but we'll just fire our munitions at the nearest ship because that's probably a vulnerable ship. Alright, it's almost straight in front of us, that's probably the way to go. Some PCM deployment issues there though, we'll have to redeploy those. Ooh. Alright. Make sure we launch all the fighters. End of turn. Turn 1 done. Let's see if I shoot myself with missiles. That's almost certainly I'm going to hit myself with missiles on this one because maybe not. It's because I'm shooting up. Let's watch the problem. See what happens. I'm shooting up. And probably going to get the Jupiter. The Jupiter goes straight though for a turn. Maybe not. Yeah, let's select one ship. shooting at? Who are we shooting at? We're shooting at okay, hold on. Control A, Z, X. Yeah. Inside on that. X is going up. Okay. All right. That's the final adjustment. Let's watch.
Open rack and engage. Watch your intervals, people.
Okay, Valkyrie got to slow down. Get out of the way of the Jupiter.
Come on, Commander.
Squadron division is going to be as follows. And now we get the pinging in the game. Discord. Brief introduction is brought to you by Battlestar Mercury. Alright. Defend. All right, we've got our strategy. We have I've been looking for a partner on this site in this endeavor, and I just sent a message to a person who's really into the genre. I want to say, interested in being a partner in BattlestarMercury.com, any aspect of it, story writing, whatever. Let me know. He just pinged again. Okay, that's enough. Okay, do we want to? Do we don't see any Cylon fighters yet? So, all right, let's see how much damage these guys do when they hit.
Squadron on me.
Okay, we see a formation problem. We've got to get the. I like how the formation is forming on the. Okay, next turn we've got missiles to shoot, and we want to shoot these guys. We want to. Okay. Okay, so these ships want to slow down because they're getting ahead of themselves. Got to give the Jupiter a chance to catch up. Okay, like that. Okay, basically we're saying, because this is a heavy air fleet, we have to try and draw their fighters up through our flak field. All my ships have flak, which is a good thing. I'm going to try and get a PCM screened another missile shot at whatever I shot at last time. I did not take notes though, so I may not shoot at the right target.
Time to make a bunch of mama turkeys cry.
Did not get a sighting. All right, these guys can come up. Okay. Okay. Perfect. 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 Okay, we got. Okay, we go. Okay. All right. targets there. Got a number of fighter squadrons we're hammering here. We've gone to neutral posture on some of our flak. We're holding the fighters back on purpose. We're trying to pick on this target here and blow it out of the sky. Let's see what's going to happen. Cylon's going to break it open pretty soon.
Escort priority 1 still online. Escort clearance zone intact. Priority 1 is maintained.
Okay, full defensive. Okay, flag left. Because the stacking does not work. Right.
Got it.
Blast that squadron. Okay, I'm curious, what are they targeting? What I'm most interested in, looking at this turn, this guy here, he's at 49. There's an excellent firing solution on him. Let's see what happens. Bam! My squadrons have just engaged for the first time. They've actually gone on the attack, and they have taken no damage. Okay, my Valkyrie, the Monaco, is taking damage because he is too... Okay. Break off. Turning off the flak one at a time, getting around the bug. The nukes are coming in, so we got to deal with that. I don't think the nukes are going to do anything. Okay, paint target. Okay. Paint something that's a little bit more powerful. Alright, taking out.
Yes, sir. System repairs underway. Yes, Commander.
Okay. So I say if I defend that Valkyrie, it's all beat up. That's where the nukes are headed for. Might work out okay. Take the target. Defensive. Flag left. Right.
Confirm squadron target.
Okay. Yeah, I totally botched the firing of the missiles. See what happens to these. Okay. Let's pound it. I got boarders on board. Not many boarders though.
I'm on it, Commander. Yes, Commander. So say we all.
So I'm calling the Mark 7 squadron. That's weak. Telling the squadron to defend this guy on the way back in. Calling all the ARAPs. Okay. Look at my weapons range. Trying to do a missile charge on this guy. And he should be spewing out viruses and is not. Okay, we're turning and burning.
So say we all.
Fix fire control. Okay, that Raptor squadron is rebuilding. That Raptor squadron is rebuilding. Those two Raptor squadrons have rebuild times. Okay, we're ready to go. Cylon. Let's watch the Kratos get melted.
I'm on it, Commander.
Okay, that's it. Squadron recovered quickly. Get the PCM out the door. And what happens?
Got it. Launching Raptors.
The Raptor's out. Person missiles identify some targets. Okay, and turn. where do we shoot?
That's secondary battery.
Yes, sir.
Take him out.